Hello, and welcome back. We are back live on A Hope and Company Virtual Marketplace where we shop small businesses and entrepreneurs. I know there's a delay with Facebook, so I am just going to wait a few minutes, but I want you all to come on in. Welcome back to the broadcast. Welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. For those who will watch the replay, thank you so much. I hope you will enjoy it and shop with us today. We have a phenomenal broadcast this morning, and I am happy to be back feeling refreshed and renewed and refueled. And it's just an exciting time as the country is opening back up and people are making decisions about vaccines and vaccinating, traveling. Am I going to wear a mask? Am I not wearing a mask? So much is taking place. We've got Memorial Day weekend where we will we be acknowledging those who have lost their lives on the battlefield here in this country. We've got Father's Day uh, quickly approaching us where we get to celebrate fathers. And so I'm excited to be back here. Thank you so much for allowing me to take the time to have a break. We all need that mental break. We all need that. It's so important. I think it was last month or this month. It is the mental health awareness. And so I am so glad that, we are acknowledging that time. So I'm waiting for a few more people to come in. If you're in and I don't see you, I want you to like and want you to share this broadcast out to your followers. Really, I really mean that. I really want you to like and share. We're going to have a great time today here. I am coming to you live from Chicago, so I'm a little out. I'm an hour earlier, and but it feels great to be back. It feels great to see you all, even though I don't see you yet coming in. It's still great to see you all. But listen, we have our amazing co-host Paula Divers. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you. I believe you guys are starting to come in. Good morning, blessings to you all the way from the DMV area. Is my co-host Paula Divers here? Is she here this morning? Oh my gosh, I just want to tell you she's coming to us from the beach, so we may have a little bit of challenges, but we're going to work it through. Paula, can you hear us this morning? I think we have some
Hi,
challenges
yes, can
with.
you hear me?
Oh, are you there? Yeah, I can
Hi,
hear you. You look a little frozen. Hi,
can you hear
sweetie.
me?
How are you? I can.
Yes, I'm here.
Good.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Little mini vacation today.
Okay, wonderful. A lot's been going on with you, um, with the proms, with the
Oh,
twins.
yes.
Yeah, you're so
Yeah.
deserving
Yeah,
of
I've
it.
been really,
Yes.
really, really busy.
Oh my
It's so
gosh.
good to see you. It's so good to be back on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you're
it
in
is. It is.
Chicago.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago, and
Happy anniversary.
thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. And congratulations. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, Tammy. Morning. Welcome back. David Frankel. Good morning, David. How are you? One of our special guests. Thank you so much, David. So, Paula, yeah, we're going to jump right in this morning because you're at the beach and I'm in Chicago, and we've got a great speaker. We've got some phenomenal Tangela Collins Myers. Great morning, ladies. Great morning to you. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Juanita Corey Jackson. Thank you all. Paula, we are so blessed. Angela Mitchell, thank you. We're so blessed to have so many people who are committed to coming in on our broadcast every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. We really have some faithful viewers, and I am thankful for it.
Yes.
So, look, we're trying to pull
Oh, I
off this
love our
show.
viewers.
Me
Yes,
too. Me
absolutely.
too. Yeah, we thank you all for joining us. Again, welcome, welcome. If you're coming in, go ahead and like and share. Paula is coming to us from the beach. I see you looking, wind in hair blowing in the wind. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Trying to
We got
get a little suntan today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, listen, again, let me just welcome all your viewers who are coming in. Thank you again for allowing us to take a little 2 week break and hiatus. And I hope you all are doing the same. Happy graduations, birthdays, and there's so many things that are going on this time of year. As I said before, the country is starting to
Uh-huh.
open up. People are wanting to get out and get some fresh air and do some amazing things. So we're excited about that.
Yes.
So yeah, so you know what? I know what you and I will get a chance to chat and talk some more, but we have a special guest here today, a native Washingtonian, a community activist. I can't wait. He is going to be dropping jewels and nuggets on us. We've got some men folks, ladies, in the house, right? It's Father's Day edition. We're celebrating men. Good morning, Dolores. And we're going to be bringing some men in the house over the next couple of weeks to hear their voices and hear what they have to say about fatherhood and being an entrepreneur and the challenges and the wins and the triumphs and the victories. And so I'm excited about all of the men who have partnered with us. And so before we get started, Paula, is there anything else you wanted to say to me or say?
Oh, I'm just excited about the Father's Day edition and all the vendors that have signed up to participate. I'm glad we're back in our studio doing the show. It's been a busy time. You know, the twins are graduating next week, so I snuck
Yeah.
down to the beach this weekend to try to get a little mini reprieve, and then jump back into graduation ceremonies on next week.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for today's show and our special guest. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
But
get it. Let's.
yes, well, you look beautiful. The sun glowing on your skin and the wind blowing through
I
your
got to
hair.
get some sun on the skin.
Yes, yes, you look beautiful. Well,
Thank
listen, we
you.
yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and jump back right in. We have an amazing vendor that we wanted to shout out this morning. His name is look, let me get to his name is David Frankel with Perky LLC. I had the privilege to meet him on last Saturday at South Park Mall in the North Carolina area. So if you're in the North Carolina area, I want you to stop by South Park Mall. He has amazing, phenomenal gifts. Let me share a little bit about him. He was a Shark Tank participant. He made it all the way up to like the fourth round, but he didn't make it all the way. And then he was told to come back again. So he has some great products. Perky Collar was it. Was invented to stop the droopy, saggy collars and help extend the life of your favorite dress shirts. So, you know, the men are not wearing ties anymore. They're kind of like wearing that nice shirt, you know, open, and sometimes the collar droops. So he's invented what they call the Perky collar. And also at his kiosk in South Park Mall, he has amazing bow ties. Let's see, he's got the Perky collar. He's got the best pocket square holder. I don't know if we have that overlay up. He's got button up collar stays. He's got shirt on trackers. There you go. He demonstrated to me. Have you ever seen that man that looks so neat and everything is all in place? Well, there's tricks to all of those reasons why their shirt is tucked in so neat. Their handkerchief in their lapel is just so neat. He has these holeless belts where there's no holes in the belts. They are beautiful. If you get an opportunity, go to his website. If you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, go to the South Park Mall at the kiosk. I had a wonderful conversation with him, and he was so excited to be a part of A Hope and Company Virtual Marketplace. Paula, I happened to meet you there at South Park, and it was just really, really great that we got a chance to talk to a lot of the vendors there. He also has fashion bow ties, lapels, bracelets, pocket square rounds, neckties, cufflinks, ascots, and tie bars. So if you are looking for that gift up for your father, for your husband, I'm telling you, this is the place you want to go. Perky LLC. He has some phenomenal gifts. So, David, if you're on, thank you so much. I look forward to coming back to South Park and grabbing some of your amazing pieces so that I can showcase them. But I definitely wanted to get our audience to go to www.perkyllc.com. He actually ships all over the country, and he was also a Shark Tank participant. So thank you so much, David. Have a great day, and we look forward to talking to. I'll be shopping. Yes, yes, wonderful, wonderful, classic. Classic. If you're looking for that classic gift for your husband or for your father, I'm telling you, he has some amazing things. You want to take a look. So thank you so much. Wow, wow. Paula, can you hear me?
Yeah, I didn't know he was on Shark Tank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was on Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
and I
Yeah,
love how he wears his product. He models his product. He looks very
yeah.
distinguished. I've
Well,
seen him a
well,
couple times in the mall. So yeah, I love it.
yeah, well, that's I drew right to him because he was like, bam. He was like, everything was just so.
Mhm.
And then I saw
Yeah,
his
right.
chaos,
Like,
and it was like, woo,
yeah.
this is every. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. Oh, you're welcome, David Frankel. I will when I get back in town. I'll be coming over to South Park Mall to shop with you. So thank you, thank you. Listen, thank you, audience. Don't forget to shop with David Frankel with Perky LLC. He was amazing. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we are. Anyway, let me again welcome everybody. Welcome back. We're back. If you're on the East Coast or West Coast, welcome. I hope the sun is shining bright on you, even the liquid sunshine, even if it's raining. Listen, go ahead and like and share. Thank you for those who will watch the replay today. We're just, adjusting as I was saying as you're coming in. Paula is in the beach. You all see her with the wind blowing through her hair and the sun shining, glistering on her golden skin. And I'm here in Chicago in my bonus daughter's beautiful, amazing. I don't know if I can show, but I am. There is a grand piano behind me. Let's see if I can show it. A grand piano. I'm going to find it on here. But I am sitting in front of a beautiful onyx black grand piano in my bonus daughter's home. So I'm feeling fantastic. So anyway, without further ado, I want to bring on this amazing guest with us. And I forgot to tell him that the majority of our audience are ladies. So ladies, we got a man in the house today. We're going to have some men folks in the house all of this month for Father's Day edition. So invite your husbands, your sons, your daughters, your family. We're going to be representing and celebrating our men folk, right? Our fathers, our sons, our nephews, our uncles. And so we are excited to have our special guest here, Sundiata Raymond, native Washingtonian, community activist, and so much more. Sundiata, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, good morning. I'm here.
Good morning. I am just tickled pink that me and you are even doing this. Our history is so long, right?
Yes, it
Been
is.
a family member for a long time. And we're going to let you have the floor. Tell a little bit about yourself, your travels. You can go ahead and drop some nuggets. Let me see. I think we're on time. We're in good time. And so welcome to A Hope and Company Virtual Marketplace. So glad to have you. So glad to have. I think you're our first male speaker
Oh, really?
aside from Marcus Smith, Ministry of Health. He's always bringing us great sip and taste nuggets. But
Hmm.
you are our first male in the house. So Thank you so much for joining. I know the ladies are going to just love what you have to share. So we're going to let you have it, and just drop a word on us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, let me say greetings and blessings to the family. I'm always honored and privileged whenever I'm asked to speak or say anything to share with our family. I think this is a wonderful platform, especially as an entrepreneur and a former business bookstore owner for almost 10 years. With a platform like this, it really is very effective and is very much needed. First, I'll say that, the beautiful thing about being able to talk about, especially during this time of Father's Day, I think I feel really honored because as a father for almost 27 years, we are finding now that there are more platforms for fathers to communicate and to share. I just recently joined a social platform called Black Fathers on Facebook, and it's really for guidance and support for fathers. I recently put a photograph of my son, Sakim, who is a phenomenal young man. He's a senior developer for Apple in Austin, Texas. And it was my first time coming to visit him, just to spend father and son time together recently. And when I posted the photograph, the overwhelming support and I guess adulation people had, because to see a mature man, a mature young man living his life, doing his thing and being supportive is so very much needed. And we know it's out there. So it's so important that we be visible. So a little bit about myself. I am a community activist. I work for a company called Grid Alternatives, which is a nonprofit social solar company. And what we provide is free solar for the DC residents. It's provided by the Department of Energy, but we also provide training for men and women in the solar industry, and which is so important because that solar energy and wind power have become the two jobs that many people realize will be future occupations. And so we're right in the midst of it. And the goal of Washington, D.C. is to have over 232,000 people with solar within 20 to 28. So we're doing as much as we can to do that. So I'm really happy to be able to be a mentor as also as a professional in that field to do that. On the personal side, Angela and my family know that I'm considered a historian. I consider myself to be a student of history, but I've been fortunate to sit at the feet of people, especially men, who have shaped my thinking, that shaped my thoughts and my actions over the years. And I'll just give an example of three different men that I think are indicative of what Black fatherhood is and what Black figures are. The first one I would say is my Uncle Joe, Joseph Samuels. He was my great grandmother's brother. He provided me with the first job. I worked with him during the summer. He worked for Western Union. And at that time, you all who are older remember Western Union used to have something called candy grams. And what they used to do is deliver them, to people's doorstep. And he was getting older, so I would go up the stairs throughout the DC area and deliver them for him. But what I learned about Uncle Joe was his work ethic and the results of all of that work. He owned a home. He owned a hair salon. He had a 1955 DeSoto car that was a classic. He cleaned it every day. So I learned by putting in work and doing that kind of work ethic, the rewards of doing those things. He had a family, a family man, a father, a husband. So he was the first person. And I think the second person was Mr. Frank Lee. That was my first coach. For so many young men who come out of single parents, parenting homes, what happens is your parents sometimes extend other people and ensure that they will bring you up. And this man was the first man to really believe in my abilities as an athlete. And what it did was it built confidence, it built teamwork. It taught me a great deal about how to deal with defeats and victories at an early age. And I'll never forget what Mr. Lee did for me. The funny thing we used to joke about Mr. Lee about was he could never say the word practice. You have he would say practice. We got practice coming on. And we would just laugh like, man, here you are, coach, and you can't even pronounce the word practice. But we love him for, his guidance. And so I was blessed in that. And then I think the last person who probably has had the most impact on my life is Dr. Yosef Ben Yekinen. Dr. Ben, I met in 1992. Um, he's an Egyptologist, doctorate in social psychology, jurisprudence. The man was a lawyer, but most importantly, he was an Egyptologist that led African Americans to the Nile River, the Nile Valley, for almost 35 years. He recently passed about 3 years ago, but Dr. Ben changed my life because he taught me the impact of information, history, and culture. And because of that trip in 1994 that changed my life, I have been on a path of giving information and knowledge to our people about little known facts of our history, and not just Africa, but all over the world. Wherever Black people are, I have traveled. I've tried to impact and document information. And I'm working now on a screenplay that's almost finished about the Moors in Spain, Black people who ruled Spain for almost 8 centuries. The movie will be entitled The Moors. And so that was my last trip prior to COVID, going to Spain. I was a 9-city tour. So I've done quite a bit. But as a father, I must say that I've learned quite a few lessons. One of the things that I think is difficult, that anyone who has experienced divorce knows, that it's very difficult to raise children when they're in one country or one city and you're in another. But what I tried to do, even though they lived in Atlanta and I was in New Jersey, was to be impactful, attend talent shows, basketball games. I would get on the plane and go see my children. I made that, that was a ritual. I had to be a part of their lives to know that I wasn't going to allow time and space to separate us. And now to see them become adults. My daughter graduated from Spelman in women's studies and has her own band. She's living her life, as a singer and traveling. And then, as I mentioned, my son, 2 graduates, they had an example with their mother and father who were both graduates of school and so of college. So it's that foundation was set. And I learned that when you set expectations for children, they will meet them. And you have to, of course, allow the platform for them to succeed. So with that, I think that was one of the most important things I have learned, is to set examples by setting expectations. And so, I mean, with that, that's where I am.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell the audience, first of all, thank you so much for just sharing. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And, when you do this show and you are being very strategic about bringing guests on to speak to your audience, this is a shopping channel where we have a platform for small business and entrepreneurs. But the Lord has led me in the way of also bringing on guest speakers to speak to our people. And you were the person, you are the father of the year for this show today. And you hit on so many things. Let me just say a couple before I say a couple of things. There were a few comments. There was one lady who said, "I love your man cage." Letitia said, "I love your man cage." Cave. There was some. Letitia also said she does remember the candy grams. Um, and true about expectations. Sharon is saying true about expectations. Let me see. Joyce Wright. This is wonderful to hear. It's usually mothers. You're sharing this morning is awesome. So thank you so much, Joyce. So yes, and so that's what I want to say to the audience. It is Father's Day, but let me make it clear. We will have our men on this platform for the next several weeks to represent. And you said so much. So getting back to you, Sundiata, you said so much about the men that were in your life. And so what a blessing how you paid homage to them and some of the ancestors, about how they shaped your life. That was absolutely beautiful, because unfortunately we know, and if I get you started for another show, and I'm going to have you back, the narrative about our Black families, our Black men, or men in general, is just so far-fetched, and
Yes.
so it
Yes.
is. And so to have you on this morning to share about the men that shaped your life, and put you on the path, and then to talk about being a divorcee and what that means for a man to, most of the time the woman takes the children away, and it's automatically that the children come with the mother, right? But what about that man? And I'm a son's mom, so I know the challenges. I have a heart for men, I have a heart for sons, I have a heart for the male more so than I do for the daughters. I really do. And that's why I was so excited about Father's Day, and for you to touch on all of those things about what that means and the responsibility. Sure, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There are a lot of deadbeat dads.
Yep.
There are a lot of deadbeat moms too. But we don't talk about that, right? There's a lot of abusive situations for men and women, true. But aside from that, there's so many wonderful men out there and fathers like yourself, like my sons. And so you just touched on so much. And so I thank you so much. You've got to come back. I'm excited about, and congratulations to you on your documentary. I hope you all will follow Sundiata, because he be dropping some nugget. I have learned so much from you just reading your post through Facebook, So, Paula, is there anything you want to share this morning? I don't know if she can hear me. I'm sure she does.
Like you are what our community needs. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, you can't hear me? Oh,
Yes.
you can.
Yeah.
So I was saying, oh my gosh, Sundiata is what everybody in our community needs. We need to hear his voice. And this is an awesome platform to be sharing on today. And happy Father's Day to you. I hope you
Thank
come
you
back.
very much.
I've enjoyed it thoroughly. And Angela, I was going to say too, I do enjoy his Facebook post. And sometimes you acquire knowledge, but you don't share. And it's kudos to the ones that get the knowledge and then bring it back to the community and pull others up. And I love that about you. And I hope that somebody is stirred and motivated to do the same thing.
Yes, wonderful,
Thank
wonderful,
you very much.
wonderful. Sundiata, it was so good to have you. Morning, family. Hey, Sundiata, that's Dawn. Yes, I have two sons and appreciate your comments. Great, great. I tell you, this is lit. Let's see what Letitia says. Would you agree mothers and sons have
Absolutely.
a different kind of relationship? I feel the need to protect my sons, even though I know he is a man. Yeah, yeah. Sundiata, did you want to comment off of that before we move further along?
About what the sister just said
Yes.
about protection. Well, my mom had, two sons. My mother said she couldn't raise a girl. She was proud to have two sons. I mean, my mother was, tough love. She kept us out of trouble. I mean, neither of us did time in jail. We went to school. We did what we were supposed to do. So my mom, when you have a woman who protects you in that way, and still having women around me who protect me, it is a blessing. Not enough men have women who are in their corners, who have their back. And so when you have your mom who has your back, it does build a level of respect for women that goes beyond the norm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I completely understand that. Thank you so much for giving your comments on that. And that's something with my sons, and you know my sons really well. And
Yes.
oftentimes a lot of people say, "Oh, you're so respectable and you're so, but it's how women, the
Yes.
mothers and the women around them shape them to be the men that they are, along with that that male guidance. Well, Sundiata, thank you so much. You are definitely. I'm gonna call you. Coming back. You coming back Father's Day, because you're gonna come share some stuff with us. Thank you so much for taking your time out. Sundiata is a bike rider in the DC area, and it's raining in the DC area. Otherwise, God did that for me so that I can have you here, so our audience can hear your voice, as Paula said. But you be safe out there in those streets. I know you're doing great things. We love you, and
Thank
blessings
you.
to
Love
you,
you too. All
Juliana,
right,
and
family.
we'll see you soon. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
All
Wow,
right.
wow, wow. Woo. Wow. Awesome. Yes, special guest. He is awesome. Listen, ladies, thank you so much for chiming in. Like I said, we're going to have men in the house, in the room throughout our Father's Day edition. It is only appropriate to do so, but to have, as Paula said, to have our males and our men and our fathers speak out, and so we can hear their voices. And I tell you, Sundiata, just that was not even the tip of the iceberg of the knowledge and the nuggets and the jewels that he brings and jots that he drops on us. So if you didn't get that information, maybe Nadia can bring it back up again. And if not, we'll capture it at another time. But make sure you follow him. Thank you, Nadia. You're just a jewel. And let me just say thank you, Nadia, for joining us. It's good to be back with you as well. And thank you. Well, listen, we're going to move right on. It's 9:32. We want to thank you so much for those who have partnered with us. We have a beautiful, so what we're doing, guys, we don't have tangible items today. So if you're looking to see some beautiful stuff that we're going to showcase, we don't have it today because we are definitely both out of town, very obviously, that we're out, but we're glad that you joined us today. But we have Keisha Barnes with Shea Bebe. We just want to tell you, we want you to continue to shop with us for our small businesses. Um, uh, Shea Bebe is a shea butter. I'm going to let Paula talk about it, but we pledge to offer pure and simple Arcean, Arcean shea butter products that nourish and transform your skin. We keep it simple, organic ingredients, responsible source, made with love. We've had this particular vendor on before. Paula, do you want to talk a little bit about Shea Bebe? Because I know this is your favorite shea butter.
Sure. Oh my gosh, it is. And I love different shades. I sample them all, but so far this one has been my favorite. And particularly the joy scent. I don't know what that girl puts in the joy scent, but that's my favorite. But yeah, you can use her butters from head to toe. She has healing butters. They all have like essential oils in them. So like if you have eczema, which is my son has eczema, so it's really good for his skin. I even found that during the pandemic, when I was wearing those N95 masks, I was getting a rash on my face, and I started applying she has one called Heal, and I started applying that butter to my face, and it kind of alleviated that whole rashy skin on my face. So yeah, she has
Wow.
all organic ingredients in her butters. Definitely check out her website. And Shea Bebe basically it's very creamy, so it glides on well. It's not stiff. The texture of it, you'll just fall in love with it. I mean, as soon as you get out of the shower, you just want to rub it all over you. So
Yeah, yeah.
kudos to
So
Keisha Barnes for the Shea Bebe products. Mhm.
yeah. So if you got that dad or that son that got those rusty feet and those rusty hands,
Yeah,
and we
crusty, rusty feet.
crusty, rusty, and you like, honey, I'm sick of you and them feet, or you're like, Dad, you got some dry feet. This is a
Like,
great
give him some Father's Day Shea Bebe.
give
Rub
him
this
some
on
Father's Day
some
shade.
crusty feet.
Letitia says, I love it. Yes, we're bringing you products. We're going to have a little bit of everything next week.
Mhm.
We've got some great things coming up. I mean, was a great kickoff for A Hope and Company since
Yes,
away. It's just God is so good to us in this platform, and we hope that you will shop with these
yes, he is.
vendors. Yeah, we hope that you will shop with Keisha Barnes, Shea Bebe. I love her product. So get that shea butter for your father. Start shopping. Get that shea butter for your father or your sons or your uncles or granddaddy. Uh-oh, looks like she's having you got some cicada problems.
No, it's a love bug or something. I don't know, but I'm good.
Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I hope the audience is enjoying this. We're both out of town, right? Oh God. Well, anyway, moving on while our co-host is over there slaying a dragon over there at the beach. So yeah, shop with Shay Baby. We also have another phenomenal vendor who partnered with us. Thank you. We have Kendra Jackson who's partnered with us. Designs by KJ. That's her website. Men's tees, great stable tees for your wardrobe. If you want to get daddy a nice t-shirt, they are soft and lightweight with the right amount of stretch. Some of our fathers have gained a few pounds since the pandemic. You want to make sure we get that right t-shirt. Exactly. It comes in all colors and sizes with unique sayings um, on the t-shirts. I love Kendra Jackson design. She's so put her messages on the tees are very thought provoking. Kendra Jackson with designs by KJ. You see the website there. Check it out again. They are men's and women's tees, but we're focusing on our fathers. So check her out and get dad that nice, comfortable, soft, lightweight tee. We're moving into the summertime, and you want to wear a tee, but you don't want it to be sticky, tight, and sweaty. So she definitely talks about the softness of the tees and how lightweight they are with the right amount of stretch. And I love something where you put it on and it gives you a fit, but it has a nice stretch and gives you a nice room. So Kendra Jackson, thank you so much for partnering with us. Designed by KJ. That's the website. Please take a look and go shopping with some of these amazing vendors. We're just excited. I don't know. Do we have any overlays for Kendra? Oh yeah, okay, that's her. I got you. I'm sorry I missed that. Yes, designs by KJ. Yes, thank you so much, Kendra. And I know we're gonna have some more of your things. We also have with us Tammy Stewart, Totally Tams, The Look for Less, handmade accessories and gifts for him. Totally Tams never disappoints, and she's got some amazing beaded bracelets and Father's Day gifts ideas. So you want to definitely check her out. She has got like amazing. I love to see the beaded bracelets that the men are wearing or have been wearing. My son wears like the men, the beads. They look so good on both of my sons, but my son Brandon in particular, and they look so good on him. So she has the beaded bracelets and Father's Day gift ideas. So you want to go to Totally Tams and shop with her. She's got some great things, all handmade, and of course, ladies, she always has beautiful earrings and all types of teas and sipping cups and things like that. So Totally Tams, you want to check her out. I'm going to have some of her tangible products for the weeks to come. Great Father's Day ideas. Thank you, Joyce, so much. Thank you so much for joining us, Joyce. And yes, we want to bring to you guys. I know you guys can go in the malls. The malls are opening up now, and I know you can go in there and grab a shirt or grab things like that. But we really hope that you will continue to shop here on A Hope and Company virtual marketplace through some of our vendors because they have phenomenal gifts and phenomenal products and services. Okay, please check out their website. We also have Crystal Stanley Phillips, one of our new vendors, Wow Lambs Luxury Grooming. Oh my gosh, check out the website. All of the websites are wonderful. Wow Lambs Luxury Grooming. Oh my gosh, she has some phenomenal products. Luxury beard boxes includes a beard balm, a beard serum, a beard comb, and a beard brush, and so many other products. We may have an overlay for that. Whatever you bring up is fine. All natural grooming products, raw butters, and cold press oils, pure essential oils, and non-GMO, good for you and good to you. That was their motto there on their website. But check out that website, Wild Lambs Luxury Grooming. Oh my gosh, website is absolutely amazing. Again, if you got that brother or that father or that son that's wearing a nice beard, I love a man with a nice beard. And I love how these men are like wearing their nice grooming beard butters and their men beaded bracelets. I just love how our men are just stepping up, right? The more that the media tries to demonize our men, our fathers, the more they are stepping up and rising to the occasion. Wouldn't you agree, Paula?
Love it. Oh, I love every bit of it. Yes, I love to see a tailored man, a man that's well put together, room, smelling good, walking the walk. Yeah, I
Yes.
love
Yes.
it.
And if your yeah, and if your husband's not that, or if your son is not that, this is a great time to buy those unique luxury gifts for your father, for a Father's Day gift, to bring them to that place that you would desire to see them. You know, I remember Cookie Johnson. She was sharing one time, many years ago, and she was sharing about oftentimes that when other women see a man, you know, a certain type of way, it sometimes there's a woman in the background that has helped and shaped them to get to that place of looking good and smelling good. And, you know, sometimes they need a little help, right? And so that's what we're here for on A Hope and Company Virtual Marketplace, to bring these vendors who have these thoughtful, amazing products for our men. So we are so glad to partner with A Hope and that you've partnered with A Hope and Company. I think that's all we have for today. Paula, is there anything you want to share with us?
Oh, it was such a good show. Sorry, I couldn't. You couldn't hear me for part of it, but it was a great show today, and I really enjoyed our guest speaker. And I can't wait to get him back. He had a whole lot to say, and I'm sure there was much more he could have said. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and
no, it's good to be back in the studio with you, even though you're in Chicago and I'm in South Carolina. But yeah, some awesome vendors on today. So I hope everyone
yeah,
takes the opportunity to visit the website. Some of the vendors have been with us before, but their products are just so amazing. We have to continue to showcase. And you know,
yeah,
if you're on the broadcast today and you know of somebody that has a great business service or product, don't hesitate to share this platform with them, and the link, and let them come on board so we can talk about their business services and products as well.
yeah. Thank you, Paula, for putting that. And your backdrop is so beautiful. The sky is so beautiful and looks amazing.
The
But
heavens.
beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us today on A Hope and Company Virtual Marketplace. I hope you enjoyed the show. We look forward to seeing you back next week. If you have partnered with us and we did not feature your product today, let me tell you, we'll be back next Saturday. We'll be back the following Saturday. And of course, we'll be back the Saturday, right before, I was going to say Thanksgiving, before Father's Day, with some more amazing gifts. And so be sure to invite your family to join us next week. And I feel like we're like it's 9:45 and we got it all in, right? Thank you so much, Sundiata, for joining us. Thank you, Paula. Let's see. Welcome back, ladies. Very good show, very inspirational. Thank you, Michael, to my amazing father, husband, everything. He's everything. I love him. Great show. Glad I was able to join. Thank you both for sharing. Have a wonderful and safe holiday. Thank you, Joyce Wright, so much for joining. Thank you, everybody. We know that it is Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend, and people are getting out to do some amazing things. So thank you so much for joining us. Paula, thank you for connecting. Nadia, thank you so much for doing just a fantastic job with the overlays and all that what you have done. God bless you all. Love you. We'll be right back with some more great speakers and some more amazing products to shop. Be sure to check out those websites, get those Father's Day gifts early. And if you're going to go to the mall and grab some things, pair it with, embellish it with some of these unique gifts like the beard butters and the shea butters and the beautiful ties with Perky LLC and all the other ones. All right, love you. God bless you, Paula. Have a great time at the beach. I'm gonna do some fun stuff here in Chicago. Going out to dinner to this place called uh, Sanctuary. My anniversary dinner.
Okay. That sounds wonderful.
Out the sanctuary, and then we're gonna do some stuff. We got Shay's gonna do a tour. We're having a great time. So for all of you out there,
I gotta come
thank you.
see Shay.
Oh, girl, it is the resort of the resorts. You're not gonna believe her home. Like, no, it's crazy. It's like crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, love you guys. God bless you.
Well,
Thank you for
Shay always
joining
has
us.
had amazing style.
Honey, let me tell you, from top to bottom, to the back door to the front door, every room, every nook and cranny, it is magazine. I have a black piano.
I
It's
see. Grand piano.
grand piano, honey, let me tell you. But you know what? Let me just say this right quick. And I know we're having a
Very nice.
conversation, but you know what? Her dad believed in her as a young lady and as a good father, a good mother, a good, you know, just
Mhm,
shaped her, again, another divorcee, but made sure that he
mhm,
was in his father, and he was a father that was in his daughter's lives. And that's what was appealing to me. Ladies, listen, if you
mhm,
are considering marrying or dating, and your husband, I mean, your friend, your significant other is not in your children's lives, then you need to run the other way.
mhm.
It is so important that
Yeah.
that man that you are now dating, because life happens, things happen, that's just life. But you want a man that
Mhm,
is a father to
mhm.
to their children. That's so important. So anyway, we're going to be
Yes,
talking about fathers. We're going to be talking about
absolutely.
dads. We're going to be talking about sons and all of that. So anyway, love you guys. God bless you. Thank you for joining us on A Hope and Company
Mhm.
Virtual Marketplace, where we shop small businesses and
Yes.
entrepreneurs. Take care. I don't want to say happy Memorial Day, but enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Pay homage to
Yes.
someone who has served this country. Love you all. God bless you. Bye bye.